The Senate Blue Ribbon Committee has started looking into the anomalous purchase of overpriced and outdated laptops for the DepEd. 3 people were killed while 4 others were injured after the onslaught of severe tropical storm Florita. And the Philippines starts counting down the days to the FIBA World Cup 2023. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Sean Yao. One former DepEd official has admitted to lapses on their part in the purchase of laptops through the Budget Department's procurement service. Camille Samonte with the rest of that report.
During the Senate's first hearing on outdated and overpriced laptops, the Blue Ribbon Committee grilled education officials as to why they allowed the purchase through the procurement service of the Budget Department. The DepEd initially had a procurement request of 35,000 pesos per unit, but the PS-DBM ended up buying each laptop for over 58,000 pesos. The lawmakers also pointed out that the procurement agency did not follow the specification requirement for the laptops.
Etong MacBook Air ay 57,990. Mas mura pa sa binili ng DBM PS na computers para sa atin teachers. Siguro kung magre-referendum tayo ngayon sa atin teachers, mas gusto siguro nilang MacBook Air. So sana MacBook Air na lang binili natin. Next slide.
When asked why the agency tapped the PS-DBM for the procurement of laptops in the first place, former Education Secretary Leonor Briones had this to say.
Hindi namin yan mahabol in 6 months' time. Ang ganong kalaking amount. And since it is a practice kung big-time purchasing, planning purchasing, ginagawa yan ng mga specialized agencies, nagdesisyon ang Department of Education na i-pass on to the PS-DBM because nag-specialize sila dyan. Besides, at that time, Mr. Senator, hindi pa kami nakakreate ng yung bidding committee to take care of this gift, this allocation.
Former PS-DBM officer in charge Lord Christopher Lau also explained there was high demand for laptops during that time and this pushed prices up.
Naubos po ang laptop ng PS-DBM because all agencies were requesting for laptop. Also, in the market, nagkaubusan ng laptop kasi lahat po nag-online classes, lahat po ng mga offices tumigil.
But Blue Ribbon Chairman Senator Francis Tolentino said it appears that the deal was rushed. Tolentino also questioned the inclusion of the Food and Drug Administration law in the purchase contract.
Ang pinag-uusapan natin, laptop. Hindi po ito PPE. Hindi po ito medical devices. Hindi po ito medicine.
Salvador Malana, the DepEd's legal department admits there was an error on their part.
There were mistakes, not on the part of the legal department, Your Honor, but the lawyers who were involved in the crafting of the document. But I do take our responsibility for having signed as a witness.
The Senate Blue Ribbon Committee is set to tackle the bidding and awarding process next week, with suppliers and other DepEd officials are expected to attend. For News 5, Camille Samonte, We Are One News.
3 people have been reported dead after the onslaught of severe tropical storm Florita. 2 of them were hit by a fallen tree, while the other one drowned. 4 other people were injured amid Florita's onslaught. Close to 12,000 families were also affected by the severe tropical storm, with around 1,700 of them staying in evacuation centers. Florita also damaged 30 houses in Luzon. And alternative news site Bulatlat has filed a petition against the National Telecommunications Commission for indirect contempt. Bulatlat said the NTC refused to comply with a court order to unblock access to its website. Earlier this month, a Quezon City court ordered the NTC to stop restricting access to Bulatlat's website. However, Bulatlat said its website remains inaccessible to some of its subscribers. Bulatlat.com is among the 26 websites which the government sought to take down for having alleged links to terror groups. We're pausing for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Preparations are in full swing for the country's FIBA World Cup hosting next year. Marty Bautista with the details.
The Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas has officially started its year-long countdown before the country's hosting of the 2023 FIBA World Cup. The event also launched 2 ticket packages for hoop fans who will enjoy the final phase of the World Cup on September 5 to 10 at the Philippine Arena.
The finals ultimate fan pass that gives access to the much anticipated World Cup Championship game. The final super fan pass will give the opportunity to witness the 4 top teams duke it out to be the best team in the world at the World Cup in 2023.
Next year's World Cup is considered historic, as it is the first time that 3 countries will co-host the event. Aside from the Philippines, Japan and Indonesia will also serve as hosts. The Philippines will also host other events like the Trophy World Tour and the World Cup draw in April.
Then there will be a trophy tour. We'll bring the trophy around the country so that our other fans outside of Metro Manila will witness the trophy itself. And then, of course, the all-important draw in April next year, which will determine which teams will play in Okinawa, Jakarta, and Manila.
Former Gilas players Larry Fonacier, Jeff Chan, L.A. Tenorio, and Gary David and Miss Universe 2018 Catriona Gray will also serve as local ambassadors.
I think it's really the pride that is overflowing from our kababayans when we see each other excel, and what more so on the stage of sports and in basketball.
When we were playing back in 2014 in the World Cup, I'm sure you guys are cheering for us, and now it's our time to give back.
For his part, SBP President Al Panlilio assured that venues to be used for the tournament have all been approved by FIBA. These include the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay, the Smart Araneta Coliseum in Quezon City, and the Philippine Arena in Bulacan. But before all this, Gilas still has business to take care of as they face Lebanon and Saudi Arabia in the 4th window of the Asian qualifiers. Catch the games live on One Sports. For News 5, Marty Bautista. We are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The Mandaluyong Prosecutor's Office has indicted Jose Antonio San Vicente for frustrated homicide. San Vicente was the driver of the white SUV that ran over and abandoned a traffic enforcer back in June. The Energy Department sees a big-time increase in pump prices next week. Director Rino Abad says the price of oil in the world market has gone up. And the Philippine Hospital Association says that the spike in COVID-19 admissions remains manageable. However, the group is still reminding the public to keep their guards up against the coronavirus. For more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.